Hello and welcome to the Indigo Escape. If you're new here, we are Oma and Andrea, and we bought this abandoned 100-year-old farm to turn it into our dream home. With the help of our experienced builder Simon, my brother-in-law, and my mum, we're transforming this place into a self-sufficient home. Good morning, it's Monday morning and there's been some work done already this morning, which is great. So Simon has already measured and leveled all the stakes that are going to be holding the pieces of wood for the shuttering. In the last video you saw Simon placing some bricks up to the level of the subfloor. Now he's measuring the top of the wood to be leveled to these blocks in order to build the foundation up to that point.
Okay, first bit. Trim the end of this one. Trim it. On top of here you'll have all your stonework, and then we'll have another shutter here for the concrete, and then in here this 200mm will be concrete blocks.
Okay, so that's the inside where that...
So you've got like a ½ metre footing going in here.
Yeah,
with steel. That rock's got to come out.
There's so much quartz.
Yeah, that's a bit of quartz inside the other rock.
That's crazy.
So there must have been a vein of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll find gold. Omar is leaving tomorrow. He's going to be doing his first tour to Spain and Portugal, which we're really excited because you're going to become an expert now.
I am.
Maybe you can make a tour for our lovely viewers and they can come with us one day.
Yeah, totally, totally.
So, where are you going?
I'm going to be doing Lisbon for 3 days, including Sintra. And then I'm going to go to Extremadura, to Badajoz, to Merida, Jerez de Caballeros, and then I'm also doing Evora.
Yeah.
And then I go to Seville.
Yeah.
And then I go to Cordoba, and then I go up to Madrid.
So it's a really nice tour, and you're very excited.
Yeah, I've done a lot of homework.
Yeah, a bit nervous?
A lot less nervous than I was.
Okay, that's good.
I've accepted it.
So yeah, if you're interested in us organizing tours, because that's what we actually do for a living, to Portugal and Spain, think about it and let us know. That would be really interesting.
I'll see you on the road.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna meet him later for my birthday, and then and that's gonna be really fun. But yeah.
Cool.
So you need some coriander.
Yeah.
He's gonna make some burritos now with some steak. Show me what you've done. Oh, look at that lovely cooked meat.
Bit pink.
Yes. Perfect. So we got sirloin steak. So here in the first half, you're going to see the wall cladding like it is in my mom's room. And then on the other side is block work. That way we're going to have a straight wall and we're not going to have problems with damp. And because there's going to be a damp course that's going to be placed here as well. We're gonna have irrigation system this year because water is very expensive and you can save 25 to 50% water with your irrigation system. So I'm going to measure each of the beds, and I have done a little diagram of where my tees and my elbows stoppers need to be, and then we can start building that, which is going to be really fun. After measuring the beds and the distance to the water tap, we went to the shop and got the essentials. We have got the main pipe, which will be connecting all the beds to the source, the irrigation flexi drip pipe to go in the beds, all the elbows and tees needed to connect the pipes, and a Y connector for the pipe for an extra available outlet. The drip pipe will be connected long ways in the beds, and the solid pipe will be flowing the water to the beds, finally connected to one of the outlets of the Y connector. As we were going to start pouring the foundation for the longest side of the building, we needed to start thinking about the gate that will be rebuilt here. Maybe you're new here or don't remember how this property looked before, but we had a very beautiful wooden gate here that led to the courtyard from what is now the vegetable patch, which will be rebuilt again as close as possible as they looked before. We want to recreate what's already on the other side. We saved some of the stones that were there before, and now it's time to start placing at least the first stone where it needs to be. Then Simon ran a string along the wall edge so the stone matches the other side. The next day we had our delivery for the concrete blocks for the inner walls, and also the sand and gravel for the concrete mix. What a cool. Okay, so Simon is just cutting a piece of wood to add to that side over there. So it's getting there, the shuttering. There's really good progress over here. And then we have to add another bit over there against that internal wall. And then continue with that back wall over there. So it's going to be tied in together with the old one.
These are some spreaders, so we can make sure it doesn't duck below 50. I'm trying to keep it all between sort of 50 and 51.
Okay, so I just went inside. In fact, Carissa just asked me how your loofah's doing because I completely forgot about it. And I went inside and checked, and we have got some sprouting. And I think it took about a month. So it takes a long time for them to sprout. There you go. My first loofah. And just before we can pour the concrete, Simon needed to just drill the bedrock a bit more to have enough depth on this side of the foundation.
What we've got to do now is just dig like this in that corner, so the footing's a bit deeper in that last corner.
Oh, you dipped like that over there?
Yeah, I've done these two. That one doesn't need it. That one's, there's rock there, but it's a bit soft, so I'm going to, because that's where your pillars are going.
It was time to mix the concrete. We're doing a 1-to-3 ratio of cement, sand and aggregate. We mix everything next to the materials and then we wheel the mix to the site. Every now and then the wood is tapped for the mix to spread and the water to come to surface. Also, rebar is added to reinforce the mix. We didn't really count how many we were doing, but I'm guessing between 30 to 40 wheelbarrows were done today for just one side. And unfortunately, it just started to rain as well.
When you slap it like that, it brings brings the water and the cement up through the mix.
Yeah. And then it makes it smooth.
Well, yeah, that's not levelled yet. I'm just trying to make sure there's enough in it. We'll do the levelling last. Halfway done, yeah. Maybe a bit more than halfway.
Just putting some plastic on top because it started to rain again, as you can see. And it's really good progress. We got some more. It's like more than halfway done. And it's like, I don't know, 10:30. As there will be a pipe that will be connecting the inspection box to the future kitchen, at this point we need some gravel to be added to the mix, just underneath it. This way, once the concrete is dry, the gravel underneath can be dug out to expose a hole to install the pipe. So the stonework cover now. Okay, so it's that side of the concreting has been finished. It's being leveled and it's also being covered with a sheet of plastic, so it's gonna rain a lot this week, so it doesn't get too wet and then it doesn't compromise the concrete basically. So that's done. I think Simon is just putting some things away, and we thought it might be a good idea for my mom and I to start building our greenhouse, which arrived some days ago, and but we're gonna build it here and then we're gonna move it and stake it down so we don't get too wet, because the weather today has been pretty crazy. And I'm gonna show you other things that we've done off camera, which are really nice. We got this jasmine, beautiful tree, and it smells gorgeous. And then we bought a camellia, and I think I felt myself saying, oh, we don't know where to plant it, so it's gonna live here for now because we don't know where to put it. We were gonna put it like in the middle there, but then we realized that camellias don't like full exposure, so we're not gonna put it there. We need to find somewhere. So for now, it's gonna live here. Another thing that happened was that we had the dam course membrane arrived yesterday. I ordered this from the UK. You can't really find this here, and this is what the UK uses for dam proofing, which is going to be very important here. This is 225 and millimeters, so 22.5 centimeters, and that's going to be placed on top of the block work on the inside wall. And I've got 2 rolls of about 50 meters. That's like plenty, but just in case we need it, I ordered 2. We'll probably use it in another place later. And so yeah, we're gonna be building the greenhouse now. With the help of Carissa from Frankie Off-Grid, she helped me decide on which was the best greenhouse. And so I got basically the exact same one she's got. So she's got a green one and I got a wet. And it's pretty cold today, so we're gonna build that, and then we can plant more stuff. Está bien, está bien.
Sí.
Sí. Weather is a bit mad today, it's sunny again, which is perfect. We made a mistake, so we are pulling it apart. Agarra esto aquí. No, no allí, agarra aquí. Ya, los dos. Era este. Este va aquí. Almost done. Okay, so it's level enough. The kit comes with this to pin them down, but I went ahead and got these bigger ones because everyone is saying that they can fly. It's basically a kite. So I'm gonna use them, but I'm gonna use these ones for the inside, so the middle bit, and I'm going to actually use this one for around it really well. So I'm gonna use a hammer, which you shouldn't. You should use a mallet, but I don't have one here. So just to let you know. We got a greenhouse! Yay!
Beautiful.
With this awful weather.
This is my new home.
Yeah.
This.
She's saying that when she gets bored of living here, she's gonna live over there. Next week, Mom takes over the camera. Omar shows you around Spain, and we come back to an amazing change landscape. A special thanks to our channel members for your support. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next week.